We're back live at Outbound 2022, and I've got a guest from last year. This year, he did a keynote. Donald Kelly. Donald, welcome today. Back at it.
Hey, thanks, man. I'm excited to be here, and that was fun.
That was fun because his message was, don't wing it. Well, that doesn't speak to me all the time, but today it's poignant, it's right, it's succinct. Hey, what brought you back to Outbound?
Yeah, I mean, I love the idea of Outbound. I think the concept is absolutely critical and important for any sales professional to practice and improve on their outbound skills. But one of the things that I find it to be of a great detriment to sellers is that we, even with our outbound efforts, we not intentional enough. And many other career paths out there, such as attorneys or even with doctors, engineers, these individuals are intentional. And I feel that if we can do that, we can increase close rate. I mean, the average close rate is only 20% in sales. And you think about that, 17 to 20% of the deals are closing. Like, why? That's just dismal. We need to be better. We can be better. And by not winging it, by being intentional, by being detail-oriented, by being understanding our time and focusing on our zone of genius, we can help more people and have deeper impact. And that's why I was excited to come back and to deliver this message.
It was a great keynote, and the key word you kept saying was be intentional, have a plan, have a purpose. Like everything you do with your podcast, with your book, Sell It Like a Mango. Definitely check out Donald's latest book. Donald, from the keynote, I mean, it was 25 minutes of pure passion, pure power. Was there anything you walked away from that keynote today that you would have liked to add in, besides more time possibly?
Yeah. No, one of the things that I didn't get a chance to talk too much about is this concept of that I've seen and I recognize that people miss with it is the stat that I want to share. Let me see if I can bring it up. It's 50% of sales outreach went up by 50% during the pandemic. So emailing to prospects, but the response rate declined by 30%. Overall. And what this is saying is that more and more salespeople are putting more information out there, and buyers are just getting tired and tired of it. So we need to make sure we focus on the buyers who are ready, buyers who are looking for what we have, buyers who have intent, buyers who've raised their hand, so to speak. And if we can do that, we're going to spam less people. We're going to help more people who are in our zone of genius.
Speaking directly to our virtual audience who's not here live, they're watching this on the back channel. Give me a Donald Kellyism. Give me something direct to the camera for the virtual audience at home. As we've talked a lot about the sales process, we've discussed we will discuss your book at a later time, but speak to them. Give it to them. Not the stage people, but the people watching at home.
As you're watching from home, the thing that I want you to recognize, one of my little isms is this. I'll give you two. The one here is that we did not come this far to only come this far. You recognize people in their careers. You may be in a management role. You may be in a sales role. You remember when you first started off and you weren't as successful. Maybe you're doing all right now, but money is great, but it's not the most important thing in the world. We can make money, but we cannot make, what's harder for us to make is make impact and leave legacy. And just recognize that you did not come this far in your career, in your life, in your journey to only come this far. There's so much more ahead, and you can create greatness as you go down that path. And the last piece with that is that you were born an original. I learned this from, I think it was Zig who first said it. You don't die in a copy. And that means that you need to, in order to be successful, do the opposite of what everyone else is doing. And when I do this is in my sales approach, I'm going to be more intentional. I try to be intentional when I work with my team and people that I work with. And if I do that, I give my best self, and I'm able to help most people and have deeper impact. So those are my isms that I would leave with you.
And that's quite a few. And there it is. This is what you're missing if you're not here at Outbound. Donald Kelly, just check out his work, his books, everything else. Great keynote today. Welcome back. I look forward to catching up with you later on at this event here at Outbound 2022. Thank you, Donald.
Thank you so much.